Hi guys! Welcome to Learn English with m to the power of 3! In today's lesson, we will learn and practice
Things are about to get real.
Before we get started with today's lesson, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to tap the bell so you're the first to see our new lessons, since we release a fresh video every week. Now let's get started. Number 1. Drive someone nuts. Let's watch.
Phil is blaming rapping. Rapping says Phil's being overdramatic. Everybody's feeling the heat. All right, I'll talk to him. Please. Phil's driving everybody nuts.
Drive someone nuts is an idiom that means to annoy or irritate someone greatly. It's often used when something is causing someone frustration or making them lose patience. Drive someone nuts is very similar to drive someone crazy. Both expressions mean to irritate or annoy someone to the point where it becomes overwhelming or frustrating. For example, the constant noise from the construction site is driving me nuts. Let's watch some examples.
And cab's driving me nuts, trying to compete with the Russians by going full-on Kentucky Fried Redneck.
You are driving me nuts, Marvin.
Oh, hey, come on, man. Don't look at me like that. She used to drive you nuts before, too, remember?
Sorry. Fly was driving me nuts.
Randall's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I know he'll do that.
It's like someone's trying to drive him nuts with the threat of this WikiLeaks thing.
Maybe.
Now let's watch that scene again.
Phil is blaming rapping. Rapping says Phil's being overdramatic. Everybody's feeling the heat. All right, I'll talk to him. Please. Phil's driving everybody nuts.
Number 2. Loose end. Let's watch.
But more importantly, the second this kid Kevin knew what you were doing, you got a loose end. Never trust anybody.
Loose end is an idiom that refers to something unfinished, unresolved, or lacking closure. It's often used to describe a detail, task, or aspect of a situation that still needs attention or completion. For example, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before the project is finished. Or, there are some loose ends in the investigation that need to be addressed. Here, loose end refers to an unresolved or risky situation that could lead to trouble. Specifically, it suggests that Kevin, by knowing what was going on, is now a potential threat or a risk because he could expose or complicate the situation. Let's watch some examples.
Does anyone else feel like there's still a couple of loose ends?
Rachel's the last loose end. She must know something else, bigger than the DUI.
Of course, there was still one loose end.
Barney!
Oh, hey, Anita, I totally meant to call you.
Why would we go kill him after all of that? Well, I don't know. Loose ends, maybe?
I know Zeke, and he would have never...
All this is why I was brought in. There's been too many loose ends, too much muddy water at this precinct.
We got loose ends here!
Now let's watch that scene again.
But more importantly, the second this kid Kevin knew what you were doing, you got a loose end. Never trust anybody.
Number 3. Get riled up. Let's watch.
Now, initially I said, no way. But the more I see him getting riled up, I'm starting to like my odds.
Riled up means to become very upset or angry. When someone is riled up, they are emotionally provoked, often in an excited or irritated way. You can say rile without up, but it's less common and sounds a bit more formal. For example, the news really riled him up. You can also use the informal phrase get riled up in everyday speech to describe becoming upset or agitated. Let's watch some examples.
I riled Catherine up. I wasn't thinking.
Sorry I got riled up. Don't worry about it.
Are you gonna tell Ben?
No, Cody took out a restraining order. Ben can't go anywhere near that guy. It's better not to rile him up.
Throw in the duck, too.
What do you have against the dog? He doesn't make any noise.
Well, he gets the other one all riled up.
Oh, if she's scared, you can sing to her. She likes Katy Perry. But don't do firework. That gets all riled up.
Seems her husband Well, he got pretty riled up.
Now let's watch that scene again.
Now, initially I said, no way. But the more I see him getting riled up, I'm starting to like my odds.
Number 4. Keep someone in the loop. Let's watch.
Keep me in the loop every step. In 2 hours, I brief the presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens of everywhere, so they can prepare.
Keep someone in the loop means to keep someone informed or updated about a situation or progress, especially by sharing important details or developments. It's often used in work or group settings to ensure everyone is aware of what's going on. For example, make sure to keep me in the loop about any changes to the schedule. Let's watch some examples.
Victims from a well-connected family. The suits downtown want me to keep them in the loop.
We'll keep you in the loop on everything you need to know.
You still have about 10 years, 2 graduations, and a best friend's wedding before you're invited, but I will keep you in the loop, I promise.
And I would like you to start treating me more professionally, like keeping me in the loop.
Because you trusted me with being partner, and I'm trying to repay that trust by keeping you in the loop.
You did promise Meredith you'd keep her in the loop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's watch that scene again.
Keep me in the loop every step. In 2 hours, I brief the presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens of everywhere, so they can prepare.
Number 5. Shady. Let's watch.
I thought I had some shady friends.
Shady refers to something or someone that is suspicious, dishonest, or untrustworthy. It is often used to describe actions, people, or situations that seem morally questionable or hidden in secrecy. For example, his shady business dealings made people question his honesty. It can also describe a place or area that is sheltered from the sun, such as a shady spot under a tree. However, the most common use is to describe something suspicious or dishonest. Let's watch some examples.
Father, what shady thing are you up to?
It's a shady business with criminals, mobsters, with shady people.
It seems a little shady.
You make shady deals with shady people. You're violent.
Plus, he was acting kind of shady.
When I was younger, I made a shady deal with him, and I paid for it.
Now let's watch that scene again.
I thought I had some shady friends.
Great! Now let's tackle some questions and test what we've learned. Number 1. Which one means loose end? A. Clear conclusion. B. Final decision. Or C. Unfinished task. Well done! The answer is C. So loose end means unfinished task. Number 2. Which option is suitable for filling in the blank? Please keep me in the about any updates on the project. A. Loop. B. Dark. Or C. Line. Good job! The answer is A. So we can say, please keep me in the loop about any updates on the project. Number 3. Which means the same as shady? A. Transparent. B. Suspicious. Or C. Honest. That's right. The synonym of shady is suspicious. Congrats on finishing the lesson. We're so glad you joined us. If you found the content helpful, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more amazing videos. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. If there's a movie or animation you'd like us to cover, let us know. And for more exciting content, check out this next video. Can't wait to see you again soon.